Meghan Markle and husband Prince Harry are under pressure after death of Queen Elizabeth II because they are likely to be having second thoughts about the content of their forthcoming Netflix show, a royal commentator has said. The Sussexes signed a deal with the streaming giant believed to be worth a whopping £89 million in September 2020, months after they stepped back as frontline royals and relocated to California, where they now live. Details are scarce, but the project is likely to focus on their lives in the United States, with speculation mounting about what they will have to say, especially given last year's explosive CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey, during which Meghan claimed one senior member of the royal family had speculated about the skin tone of then-unborn son Archie. However, Jonathan Sacerdote, a journalist who has appeared on Sky News, Fox News and the BBC, among others, suggested the pair may have been getting cold feet since the death of the Queen last month, citing a throwaway comment by Meghan during her lengthy interview in Variety magazine this week, during which she admitted the series may not be the way we would have told it. He explained, "There's been a lot of talk recently about them delaying the Netflix program. Netflix has been saying they want it to come out immediately after The Crown, which presumably is what they bought it for, to capitalize on that royal interest. The Crown's producers have decided that they won't go up the current day and say Meghan and Harry story, so it seems ideal for Netflix that they would have their own Meghan and Harry series to go afterwards." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were paid almost £90 million for their Netflix series. Image, Getty. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry pictured at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral last month. Image, Getty. Kate has rift healing masterplan to reunite Harry and William in US. Kate, Princess of Wales, is eager to see the gap between her husband Prince William and brother-in-law Prince Harry bridged, and may hatch a plan to reunite the once close brother during the Prince and Princess of Wales' much-anticipated trip to the US at the end of the year. Kate still has a lot of affection for Harry, and hates seeing the divide between him and her husband. Read the full expert analysis here. Referring to Meghan's remark, Mr. Sacerdote said, "It did sound, from what she said, like they have lost control over the narrative of that piece somewhat. There have been some rumors in the press that the couple have been in trouble because their truth in the Netflix series and Harry's truth in his forthcoming book are somewhat different in some details. And of course those truths, in inverted commas, have to correspond with the truths that they put into the Oprah interview and this Variety. I think what people are noticing is that there are irregularities, as Her Majesty the Queen put it, recollections may vary. It seems that in this case, sometimes their own recollections may vary, and I think there's a fear that in the Netflix series, they haven't necessarily got full control over the narrative that they would have liked to have." Justin, Trump's ex-strategist Steve Bannon rants at Biden after being jailed. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry quit the UK at the start of 2020. Image, Getty. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry now live in California. Image, Empix. And that's one of the complaints they had about their time as working royals, that they didn't have full control over how the press would write about them. Well, perhaps they found now that stepping out that quite carefully curated royal coverage into the world of celebrity means that they have even less. If Netflix are going to release a program they themselves and given content and regret, they may get the point of that and look back to their times as royals and think they had a bit more control than they realized. Mr. Sacerdote suggested the Sussexes were well placed to cash in on their fame, give the intense public interest in their lives, as well as those of 3-year-old Archie and daughter Lilibet, 1. However, he added, there is pressure, and increased pressure after the death of the Queen, because they somehow maybe feel a bit of regret or have some second thoughts about what exactly they said in the past and what they were going to say in the future. We all know that there have been these rumors that they want to modify some of the things they had previously said for the book and the Netflix series. Don't miss Meghan and Harry to avoid Netflix criticism with alarming excuse. Insight. Kate and William to eventually move to Windsor Castle in final blow. Analysis. Meghan Markle told to get a grip after constant complaints. Video. Archie. Meghan and Harry's son, pictured as a baby in 2019. Image. Getty. Oprah Winfrey, pictured at Meghan and Harry's wedding in 2018. Image. Getty. Trending. He concluded, I think above all else as well the fact is that this is all happening in a world where most people are struggling with very ordinary everyday things like paying their mortgage or their rent or heating their homes or paying for food. And these sort of wistful musings of the mega rich in America and royals and ex-royals, it's all fun as a soap opera, but I just don't think it rings true because most people look at that and think, well, that's easy for you to say sitting in a mansion. Discussing the show, being directed by Liz Garbus, Meghan told Variety, it's nice to be able to trust someone with our story, a seasoned director whose work I've long admired, even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it. But that's not why we're telling it. We're trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens. It's interesting. My husband has never worked in this industry before. For me, having worked on Suits, it's so amazing to be around so much creative energy and to see how people work together and share their own points of view. That's been really fun. Express.co.uk has contacted the Sussexes via Archwell for comment.